Ladies, gentlemen, pronouns, lend me your ears. Crazy Kid back for a different react. This time here, we're going to check out a video called Customer States the Worst Car Owners Just Rolled In. And it's by a channel called Mechanical Nightmare. And I saw this video come up on my feed and I was like, oh, this ought to be good. I haven't watched the video yet, but I've seen some of their this channel's short videos when I was like doom scrolling, and some of the stuff that they encounter is just absolutely stupid and hilarious all at the same time. And being a person who has worked on a bunch of cars in my day, this really hits me home. So without any further ado, let's get into the worst customer complaints.
Do you see any lights here?
No, not really.
No? I wonder why.
This customer
Blocked out all the idiot lights. Those idiot lights are there to protect the idiot behind the wheel. This car is not working properly. Time to get it serviced.
was complaining about having a huge oil leak when they had simply left their dipstick out when checking their oil.
Yeah, that thing's got to go all the way down to keep the oil in. You hear that knocking? That means there's a little man inside trying to get out. And when he comes out, it's an expensive repair.
Yeah, these are the people we share the road with. Oh my God. Oh, wait. Yeah, don't worry, both of them are like that.
At least they're even.
You get in a car and you're just looking around and you're like, yeah, I just need a collection of fingernails. Yeah, can you give me all your fingernails that you have? Just put them right here.
This customer only wanted a wheel alignment, refusing any other repairs even after the mechanics showed them this damage.
If you refuse a repair after you see that, give up your driver's license. Just give it up. You do not deserve to be on the road.
Customer states their brakes are squeaking. I think they have a little bit more problem than squeaking. It gets even better over here. Yes, folks, that's RTV.
Customer states their brakes had been making a noise for a while, but then it stopped, so they thought it was fine.
There's no brake left. That disc is completely fallen apart.
Running good to me.
That's a good way to test the shocks of a car you're looking at buying. Bounce it up and down. If it keeps bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and bouncing, do not buy that car. Those shocks are fried.
This was going to be a 16-year-old's first car until the mechanic found this during a pre-purchase inspection. Shame on the seller for not disclosing how bad the rust really was, and it just goes to show why you should always get a pre-purchase inspection.
Yes, always get a complete safety inspection when you buy a vehicle, even if you buy it at a dealership. Get somebody else, get a third party to do an inspection on that vehicle, because their mechanics might be trying to hide something that they don't want you to know about, and then just pass on that problem to you, so that you come back to their shop going, hey, this is wrong with my vehicle.
Doesn't get better than this, folks. Customer states vehicle grinds whenever braking.
No kidding. There's no brake there.
It gets better. Oh yeah.
What is this?
Customer states they hit a pothole and now it pulls to the left. They specifically wanted a fresh alignment to try fix it, but ended up getting some bad news.
Yeah, no wonder. How big was that pothole? That whole suspension is broke and it's shifted off to the right or the left. It's going to need a whole brand new suspension in that area.
Good old Mercedes quality there.
Wow. What on earth did that person hit? Broke the rim so bad that he just literally by hand pulled it off and the tires completely off the rim.
This customer specifically only wanted an alignment, refusing to have the rim replaced.
I don't know if this thing's gonna hold on there or not.
I guess it's gonna have to.
These are the people that I'm glad that I don't drive anymore. These are the people that are on the road that should not be on the road. If you have a rim that looks like that, get that rim out of there, get a new rim put on, make it safe. Because the minute you bring that car up to temperature on the highway, that rim is just going to just pop right off that rim, and you're going to cause a major accident and possibly kill somebody.
That's going to be a note. Sir, I know you realize your frame is in two.
This customer decided to do their own paint job on their rims, and it turned out to be as good as you'd expect it.
Oh my God, that is just priceless. That is just priceless. If you're going to paint your rims without the wheel on it. Cover the inside with like something with tape and stuff like that. Mask it off. Paint them properly. Don't just spray them with the tubes in them. No.
I think it's been a while since they had brakes.
So just read the last line of this thing here. Owner is aware the vehicle needs to be half or less of fuel in the tank. That's like to the brim full, dude. Owner aware my...
This customer hadn't changed this diff fluid in 110,000 miles, turning it into the sludge. It ended up needing a whole replacement diff.
What have we got here? Oh, yep. It's another Honda.
Customer states vehicle has electrical problems. Was trying to fix it himself.
What the? That's going to need a whole brand new instrument panel to get past his own that person's redneck engineering. There is no getting around it.
Customers stated that they change their air filter themselves all the time. Looking at the state of it would determine that was a lie.
Well, they could have changed it with one out of another vehicle. That's how they might have changed it.
Customer states, "My car has been pulling hard to the left."
That'll do it. When your brake breaks like that, it's not going to grab, and it's going to start pulling to whatever side has grabbed.
So a couple of days ago, I got a code on my car that I've got a vacuum leak. And it's normally quite hard to spot on these because it's all under there, but I reckon I found it. I reckon I found it. Look at the state of that.
That's redneck engineering right there. That's not an original piece.
Beautiful wheel hub right here. Yes.
Ah, this wheel looks bad. Oh, that's why. That's cool.
We've seen some clogged air filters, but it's not often that you see a crunchy filter. It was out of a customer's Miata that had apparently been sitting for a while.
This is coming through the radio. You can DJ in your Honda now.
That's definitely a short. That's definitely a short.
Fixing the fuel pumps on this 08 Mercedes GL 450. And look what I find when I pull up the center seat. A pretty well petrified avocado.
This mechanic was working on this Colorado's seat motors when they found this insane ant infestation underneath the carpet.
Okay, here's your what.
That ant infestation, that has got to be something like a bag of sugar spilled into the carpet and nobody cleaned it up, or a pop spilled or something like that and nobody cleaned it up and the ants just got in there. But that was disgusting.
The other day, 15 Ram Eco Diesel. Guy says that he's had to add coolant. No visible leaks on the ground. And it has overheated on him once. So I pressure test it. There's no leaks. I drive it. It doesn't overheat or anything, but it was just a couple miles worth. But it got up to operating temperature. I tried block testing it. It's passing. I got nothing. So I'd reached down. Didn't want to put out any bubbles. So I reached down and I grabbed the upper radiator hose to give it a little squeeze to force some bubbles up out of there. And the hose is crunchy. It's got something in it. I go, that's kind of odd. So I pop the hose off. It's laying down there. And it's completely full of this stuff. So it's got to be some kind of stop leak. But
yeah, that'll stop the leak. That'll stop the flow.
I mean, what? And it is completely blocked the upper radiator neck. It was flowing just enough to make the lower hose warm. Just enough to make you think everything's okie dokie. But what the hell is that?
This customer's F-150's head gasket failed, so they attempted to fix it by using an additive which turned the coolant into this.
That will not help the engine at all. The thicker that liquid is, the worse off it's going to be. It's just going to dissipate all the heat throughout the entire system. And that is just not going to be good.
Customer states they had been towing their trailer for 2 hours before they started feeling a wobble.
Wheel bearing's gone.
Hello.
Yeah, when you have a knock in your engine, there's a little man that's wanting out. This is what happens when it goes out. When that little man leaves, it leaves a hole.
That's not good. Oh, Mr. Engine. I don't feel so good.
This was the second time this customer had come in with oil in this compartment, and we have no clue why.
So crispy. Yeah. Should I call this?
There's another one. Wow. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at that.
Those are the filters that keep your lungs from having to breathe that stuff. They need to be changed. Like, you should be changing them at least once a year.
Now here's what it's supposed to look like. Talk about nasty.
Customer was asking if this vehicle was safe enough to be driven at 40 miles per hour.
That's not safe enough to drive at 5 miles an hour.
I don't even know if I'd trust it at 4 miles per hour.
Your finger real quick.
Customer states their steering feels all over the place.
Wonder why. Tighten that bolt up, put a cotter pin in, and you'll be all right.
Dude, what the
Oh, that just means there's water in his. There's water in the oil. That's a serious problem.
Customer states just throw the snow tires on and nothing else, thanks.
Nope. That car can't go anywhere now. Once you bring a car into a mechanic shop, if they find a serious problem like that, no, that car can't go anywhere. They can say, put a mechanic's lien on it and say this car is not leaving here until it's safe to leave here.
Go again. Yeah. Shake it one more time.
Customer.
There's supposed to be a little rubber thing there to keep that from knocking like that. And it's rotted off.
Reported hearing a loud noise and then their brakes started feeling off.
That's because the brakes fell off. There has to be a disc like the other side on this side. Those ribs are there to dissipate the air, dissipate the heat out away from the disc, not to stop the car.
Yeah, that's not supposed to do that. One more time. Right, yeah, sorry, that's it.
What it's meant to look like? What it does look like.
Mechanic states they almost refuse to work on this customer's disgusting Jeep Wrangler, and I really don't blame them.
Looks like he was out drinking and driving and spewed all over the place.
All those spots are from the inside. This guy for sure just sneezes and coughs and spits on his dash.
Oh, damn, boy. Ah, they're not good.
When you forget to top your transmission oil back up after service.
Not exactly what you want to happen when replacing a strut out of a customer's car.
That's supposed to be attached to the car itself.
This customer refused to.
That's insane. Something from the battery coming up through there. That's insane.
To get an alignment and said the mechanics were just trying to rip him off.
Customer states it was dropped. See if we can repair it. How far did you drop this bike?
Customer states loud exhaust. I wonder why.
No kidding. No kidding. It's not even attached. That's why it's loud.
This mechanic was helping their buddy do an oil change on their 2010 Jetta, and the oil filter came out looking like this.
Again, unless he picked up a muffler and clamped all this back together himself, there's nothing missing. It's bent. It looks like...
This customer came in wanting these tyres to be balanced. I don't quite think that's going to fix their steering issues.
You see how the circumference is not level, not, you know, an actual perfect circle? That's because that customer has been slamming on the brakes, and it finds that spot that it's skidded, and it locks right there and just keeps grinding that tire so that it's always going to have that bump.
Hey bro, check out the camera on the GTI.
Customer states they have been hearing a bit of a clunk when going down the road.
Hit it. Want to do it again? Hit it again.
Man, I tell you, driving that thing there down the highway and all of a sudden a stone kicks up and hits the front end, shuts the car off, that's not safe. That's not safe at all.
I guess duct tape can't quite fix everything, or they just needed to use more of it.
Brakes.
Need new shocks. That customer should not be on the road.
Customer states transmission issues.
What in the hell did they do? Go Bahan driving down the train tracks like lengthwise? Like, that is just insane.
Customer states they hit a large rock and now the car won't drive. As you can see, they weren't joking about it being a big rock, and unfortunately they ended up needing to have both the transmission and engine replaced.
And exhaust. Take a look at that exhaust, how caved in it is. Wow.
Yeah, is this battery bad? I mean, I think it's fine. It's all right. It's kind of, it's all good.
That needs to be full of water. Right to the top.
I'm surprised this one even managed to roll into the shop.
Either you hit one hell of a pothole, or this is just rusted out.
I'm thinking A.
Customer states pulls to the left when I stop.
That's because the tire's backing up when he stops. And it's going, ooh.
Wonder why.
This customer managed to money shift their brand new WRX that only had 96 miles on it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six pressure plate bolts in there.
Hey, I think you're missing some air.
Yeah, I think he is missing some air.
Customer states their vehicle doesn't stop like it used to, and I'd bet it doesn't handle anything like it used to as well, as you'll soon see by the condition the rest of the vehicle is in.
Yeah, that guy needs a new vehicle. Like that, by the time he puts a new subframe on the vehicle, puts a new frame suspension on that vehicle, 4 new tires, 4 new brakes, possibly, there could be something in the engine, because obviously that guy didn't take care of his vehicle at all.
Good shake, Dave. Give her a good wiggle. There you go.
Wow, you can see it the other way.
Mr. Lube, you done up.
This customer declined all repairs, stating that it had no issues last winter, so it should be fine for this winter.
Things break down during time. This customer's a complete moron. This vehicle needs to be repaired badly, and it also needs a new tire, at least on that wheel.
This vehicle came in for a suspension inspection, and not this major rust you can see going on here.
That's nasty.
I don't think I've ever seen a more dangerous way of jacking up a vehicle in my life than whoever did this one.
Well, there it is. It's the end of the truck.
Yeah, if you got a crack like that in your frame, yep, take it to the junk, because it's not going to get any better, and it's really, really incredibly hard to fix that.
Hey, thanks for working their light like they're supposed to. That's about 2 feet long.
This customer had reportedly never checked their tyre pressures since buying this car 5 years ago.
There is no tire pressure in there. Should be checking your tire pressures before you go on vacation, and once per season: spring, winter, fall, summer. You should be checking your tire pressures constantly, because during the cooler weathers, your tire pressures are going to do different things than in the hotter weather. So you check your tire pressures more often.
And paid the price.
So this is the white Dodge Journey. As you can see, this is the passenger front side. Sway bar link is completely disconnected. And over here on this side is the driver's side. If I go to the sway bar link, it's got a whole bunch of play in it.
This customer said they knew the brakes were bad, but unfortunately couldn't afford to fix them a few months ago.
Months ago. See how much this decays in just months? You start hearing the brakes, it's time to start saving up for the brakes to get fixed. And save fast. Did that tire come off in NASCAR or something? It's bald as bald can be, and it's got some serious uneven wear.
Watch, I'll hold this in and he'll...
Thanks for watching another episode of Mechanical Nightmare. I hope you enjoyed. If you have your own clip, you can send it to us using our Google Forms link in the description. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Alrighty, final thoughts. Some of them, most of them people should have their licenses revoked for driving around with vehicles like that in that much disrepair. Like, there should be a quality standard, a safety standard when you're out there on the road. If your vehicle doesn't meet that safety standard, that vehicle's got to go. Got to go to the shop to get repaired, or it's got to go to the junk and get replaced. Either way, and if you're driving something that does not meet the safety standard, you should be getting fined. You should be getting, demerit points on your license so that your insurance goes up. Make the cost of the consequences for driving around with vehicles like this so dear that people keep that in the back of their mind and keep their vehicles in safe condition. Having vehicles like that unsafe on the roads, not good. That's where people get into huge accidents. They get hurt. Some people get unalive. And, why? Because they don't take care of their equipment. A car is just like anything else. If you take care of the equipment will take care of you. And the longer you take care of your equipment, the longer it will take care of you. Like my dad, he had many cars in his day. And when he was done driving those vehicles, except for a couple of them that got in accidents, but every one of those cars that he was, all right, I need a different car because, the situation has changed in our family. That other car, he could sell it for a good price because he took care of it. And he taught me that, you take care of your vehicle and it will get you to and from where you want to go. So let's have a conversation in the comment section below. Do you know somebody who doesn't take care of their vehicle like some of these people? And have you seen somebody driving down the road with disrepaired vehicle and not caring about the safety of other people? Let's have a conversation about that kind of stuff in the comment section below. As I said at the beginning of the video, a link to the video and the channel will be in the description box so that you can go check out their stuff if you want at your own leisure. I encourage you to do so and do it without my interruptions. Just tell them I said hi, tell them I sent you, and tell them to send some people over to check out our channel too. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because we love having new people join our community of friends who love everything entertaining. And until we get to the next one, my friends, I wish you all peace, love, happiness, and safety.
Until we meet again, check out my other video or my playlist of videos.